Hello and welcome to a different kind of video on my channel. I've got FM 2009 number off eBay because I wanted to have the Torquay team when I had Tim Sills and everything basically. And I skipped it to, well, time now, it's about a month behind now, but like the end of the season it's just gone. So I just thought, oh, because Football Manager's really realistic. And I thought, who will win it? I say it's really realistic, but look who's won the Premier League. But yeah, this is what it predicts. I've go through all the leagues and all like the main teams of it and the England team. It is quite amusing. But yeah, Arsenal won the Premier League. And this, I'm not very good. I've barely played Football Manager 2009, so I'm not quite used to how to get around with it. But look, they had Eduardo in it, so he clearly got over his broken leg much better in real life. They've got Schneider, they've got Adler in goal, Heitinga, got Colo Torres still, and Johan Giroud. How did they win the league with this team? We've got Cavani, to be fair, Walcott still. They got Fabregas, yeah, Johnny Heitinga and everything. But yeah, that's the Arsenal team that apparently won the league last season. If life was like that, Man City came second. Let's look at their team. Mika Richards is still there for a start. It's Sissoko, Martino, James Milner, as I call him, is still there. Anton Valencia, Turan. No players. No, there's no players that are actually in that team now. Wagner Love. John Fleck, the Coventry one. Wow, he must have been the one to get on this. Chelsea, I've got Alex Smithies as a backup to check. Glenn Johnson's still there. Ivanovic is still there. Jolyon Lescott, Terry obviously still there. SEN still there. Stave, he's like crap Newcastle reject. Rakitic, so they put the team to come. Rubinho, Christ. Lampard is still there. That's not a bad team, to be fair. Of course, he would have been a wonder kid at that point, Akinfeev, wouldn't he? He hadn't really done anything staying in Russia. David Luiz, what the hell? Lewandowski, I got Lewandowski. I've just realised that. And Remy, Aidan McGeady, Affleck. They've got a sick team. Shame that it never happened. Oh, Lewandowski at Newcastle. Christ, how different times could have been if that had happened. Oh, wow. That has a really good team. Freddie Adu and everything. Let's look at his man. Yeah, let's look at his man team. Troy. I thought I said that Cow was in that old crap one then. Let's look at a Chow that I can't say his name. The Mexican one, the keeper. Got Lallana. So they predicted Lallana would have been League One at this point, so come good. That's quite realistic. I've still got Ronaldo, as you can see. Tevez is still there. Michael Knightley, Ramsey. Rafinha, they predicted him. Johnny Evans still there. To be fair, what's his name? Ferguson did say Johnny Evans was going to be their sort of future centre back for years, and for Van Hals told him, didn't he? But yeah, it's Tottenham team who's they've done much better in real life. To be fair to them, they're 6th, Villa 7th. Look at that. No, Leicester obviously. So got Gomez in goal. Ross Turnbull, Hoof's there. Bale still there. Look at him. Yeah, he's obviously done well for Wales, but obviously not reached the same heights. He doesn't look too amazing, does he? David Bentley still there. Modric is still there. Yeah, quite a typical Tottenham team, to be honest. If I'm honest, a sort of standard. But yeah, they got Europa League. Aston Villa in 7th, Everton 8th. Portsmouth still there. Christ, that's before. Well, if you think, it's 2008, 2009, so they're starting to go into financial crisis when this game was made. Birmingham in the Premier League, Liverpool 12th. What the hell? So got Reina in goal, Agger, David Wheater. David Wheater, wow. Mascherano, Xavi Alonso, Gerrard still there. Torres is still there. Nico Cranshaw. Oh, Harry Redknapp must be their manager. Christ, look at that team. Torres remain there. Coyce looks like he had a good season there. But wow. What a team. What a team that would have been. Sunderland there, West Ham, Middlesbrough stayed up. Fulham, West Brom and Wolves went down. Bolton there. Oh, Bolton, Christ. They've got, they're back in the Championship now, to be fair. I think they've still got a few money problems, the last I heard. I can't remember. But yeah, we'll look at the Champions League in a bit. Let's go to Championship. If any surprises, Stoke, Leicester, we're 12th. Let's see our team. Scott Loach, he's in very confidence now. Bradley Wright Phillips. Tommy Spur. Marvin Emmers, Christ, that's quite a sort of team you'd expect to be mid-table in the Championship, to be fair. Southampton, they're still there. Blackpool just got relegated to there. Well, they're in League One now anyway, aren't they, in real life? Wigan, playoffs, Peterborough. Luton shows how much they went down, didn't it? Christ. On the way back up, though, I know they got in the playoff. They lost in the playoffs, didn't they, this year? But I don't think it'll be too long before they start climbing up the leagues. But yeah. We went on to League One next as I just went through the English League. Plymouth winning League One, so we're on their way back up. They were in Championship, weren't they, when this game was made? So yeah, it's not surprisable. Surprisable, yeah. Just making up words as we go along here. Barnet third in League One, fair enough. Just looking through. Bournemouth, they just got relegated to League Two. Where have they been when the game started? Were they? I think they were in League Two still. Didn't they have administration this season? Or was that a season after? I don't know, but. Christ, look at this team. Bloody hell. Shows how times change in football. That's what the best thing about football. I know they've had money, but they've spent it wisely. That's the difference, isn't it? But yeah, going to League Two, and wow, this as you showed earlier, Torquay would just stayed up in League Two. Wow, how I wish times were like these still. You know, that's a relegation battle in League Two. 51 points to stay up. It must have been quite close. Stockport, look at that. There's a team, you know, money issues in the conference, play North now, a big team like that. Kettering, they're bust. They were a team on the up, really, when this was made. They're a decent team. The conference, Westcar there, Christ. But yeah, they're a decent team. It just shows. And then in Blue Square, Premier, what? And then it was Russian Diamonds, gone. They're just gone. Weymouth, gone. But I think they're in really low leagues now. Hendersford, they're better. Darlington, gone. They've got a new team, but they're on the rise. Droysden, oh my God, I remember them. Norfolk, Victoria. These classic Blue Square bet teams. Burton getting relegated to the Conference North. Christ, they're in the Championship now again. Crawley as well. I wish they bloody were there, little shits. Hate that team. But yeah, just thought I'd go around sort of a few of the top teams. De Gea in goal for Valencia. This is the European Cup winnings team. Roman 0, Valencia 2, which is just no one's even got close. Neither of them really, have they? FA Cup. Oh, Portsmouth. What a cup final that would have been. Portsmouth and Everton lost it on pens. But anyway, let's look at the England team. Mark Bunning goal. Well, he's a decent Championship keeper, but Mark Bunn, they got that one a bit tits up, didn't they? Look at this England team. Preston, I know his name. Ben Foster, obviously, yeah. Who? I know his name, but he mustn't. He's obviously not reached the heights predicted. Millwall, yeah. Millwall and all that. I don't know where he is now, but I definitely recognise the name. Glenn Johnson, Mika Richards, Danny Sim. He should be in the England team, maybe, if they were desperate. John Spencer must be a regen. Dan Gosling, Christ. Curtis Davies, Terry still there. Mattock, bloody hell. Baines, Branson, David Bentley. Oh, what life could have been if we still had David Bentley at 32 years old. Oh, he's selfish. Retired from football, messed up our chances. John Joe Shelby, Bostock, Christ. Is he who was he? I can't remember. Rooney, John Joe Shelby. Sort of got James Vaughan. Well, he became the youngest ever scorer, didn't he? He's obviously stayed out in his whole career by the looks of it. But again, you know, I don't blame these sort of signings because these players were sort of top at the time, but it's really not really worked out, has it? What have we done? European. Oh, we're runner up at. Look at this. I'm mocking this team. It's still bloody better than anything we've done. Look at that. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm aiming to do a few more, whether it's Football Manager or the old FIFAs. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe.